What's up YouTube, Saf here on SuperSaf TV, and we've got a very exciting unboxing for you guys today. Here is a special package from Qualcomm, and a big thanks to Qualcomm for sponsoring this video. So they've asked me to talk you guys through what's inside this package, but also invite some of my friends who you've probably already seen from the thumbnail to join me in talking about what's inside. So let's not waste any time and let's get straight to it. It's a plain white box and we've got the Qualcomm logo. Let's open this up. And inside the white box is a briefcase. You know things are special when we have a briefcase here on the channel, and we've got the Qualcomm Snapdragon logo on here. We'll get this unlocked. You ready for it, guys? So as you guys can see, the centerpiece inside this briefcase is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845. Now you guys may have already heard of the 845, and it is what's powering most of the flagships out this year, including the OnePlus 6 as well as the Sony Xperia XZ2, which we have here, but of course many of the other leading Android flagship devices. So why is everybody using the 845? Well, there's lots of good reasons for that, and those are what we're going to be talking through in this video. I'm going to start off with cameras. The new ISP architectures of the 845 allow you to capture over 1 billion shades of color and also give you great low light photography with near instant autofocus. 4K 60 frames a second is something we're seeing a lot of, and this is thanks to the 845 as well as 4K HDR. The Sony Xperia XZ2 is the world's first smartphone that can record 4K HDR. And this means you can film cinema-grade video right on your smartphone. Now, of course, we cannot forget slow motion. 480 frames a second at 720p is what the 845 enables. Now, I'm not talking a short burst of slow motion. I'm talking proper slow motion, which you can slow down after the fact. And this is really nicely demonstrated on the OnePlus 6, which has 480 frames a second at 720p for up to 1 minute. So that's the camera side of things. Now I'm going to pass it over to the other guys to talk about some of the other features.
What's up YouTube? This is Jaime Rivera from Pocket Now here on SuperSaf TV. Ever since the announcement of the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845, what I was looking forward to testing most were the improvements to battery life. If you notice my Instagram, I travel a lot. I need a phone that can last all day and that can charge quickly, which I believe is the need of all of us. The new improvements in the architecture of this processor allow up to 30% more battery efficiency. Pretty much every single phone that I've reviewed this year running on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 have lasted all day without a problem. I take a ton of photos, watch a lot of YouTube video, post a lot on Instagram, and the processor has delivered every single time. Even better, if you haven't tried Qualcomm Quick Charge 4 Plus, I highly suggest you do, because depending on your unit, this means charging up to 50% battery in just 15 minutes. So if your usage is heavier than mine, this means being able to top off really quick. Saf, as always, thank you so much for having me.
And the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 has the newest version of Gigabit LTE, which allows theoretical speeds up to 1.2 gigabits per second, which is 20% faster than the last generation of Gigabit LTE. And in real-world scenarios, you're getting hundreds of megabits per second. In the middle of crowded Manhattan, in the real world, not in a lab, I was hitting about 120 megabits per second. At that speed, you could download a 2-hour movie in under 2 minutes. And think about this, the average broadband speed in the United States is 64 megabits per second. This is almost twice that. Twice the speed of the internet in your home. That's crazy. And it's not all about speed. Gigabit LTE also means more antennas and the ability to use more spectrum on the network, which basically just translates to it being able to have better coverage everywhere, even in spots that, say, a phone that didn't have Gigabit LTE might not have any signal at all.
Thunder E here, and those of you who know me quite well know I love my audio, which is why I was happy to see devices like the OnePlus 6 and the Sony Xperia XZ2 both support Qualcomm's aptX HD, which brings better than CD audio quality via wireless Bluetooth audio. And that simply means you can pick up a pair of wireless headphones, kick back, relax, and enjoy some really nice tunes. Now, what really has me excited about the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 processor besides aptX HD, is something called the acoustic audio technology. Now this brings in a lot of cool audio features on the chipset that is truly phenomenal. I'm talking about 5.1 surround sound recording of your device. I'm also talking about active noise cancellation, but what really has me jazzed up is it also includes Qualcomm's AQT1000 Hi-Fi DAC. It is a 32-bit DAC, which is insane. Yes, the Snapdragon 845 processor has a Hi-Fi DAC, which means you're getting high-res audio on a 3.5mm jack, USB Type-C headphones, yes, as well as also through speakers. So you're getting some really nice, rich audio. Or you can simply watch some really cool videos like this from Saf.
It's Saf. Yeah, safe, yeah.
Plus, if you're a gamer like me, you want to get the best out of your gaming experience. And the 845 processor is a beast. With more than 30% more gaming performance this year, you're getting some really smooth gameplay, great performance, plus the battery efficiency on this chipset ensures you've got longer gaming hours. So you can game for a longer period of time, get some really nice smooth graphics, and some sweet audio.
Performance. It's just one of those nebulous words in wireless that can mean almost anything, but not when it comes to the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845. Hey everybody, I'm Michael Fisher of Mr. Mobile, and the 25% performance boost in this tiny little slab of silicon means a lot. It means you can use your device to play 3D games at higher frame rates. In plain English, that means they're smoother. It means your apps don't take as long to launch, so your phone feels faster. Mobile XR experiences, as you can see, are more immediate and immersive. And like Saf touched on before, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 brings a 30% improvement to your camera. That means, of course, you get better pictures. It means you get sharper and smoother video as well. And it processes both pictures and video a lot faster, so you can stay mobile.
So guys, that is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845. Now you know lots more about it. If you want to find out even more and all of the devices that it powers, then there's going to be a link in the description below. I want to say a huge thanks to Qualcomm for making this video possible, and also a big thanks to my friends for getting involved. I'm going to be leaving a link to all of their channels in the description below, so make sure you do go ahead and check them out and subscribe to them. They all make some awesome content. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, you know what to do. Smash that like button. And if you haven't already, then be sure to subscribe and switch on notifications. There's lots more content coming up on here. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV. I'll see you next time. Right, whoops.